Buenas tardes. Qué labor tan fantástico y muchísimas gracias. Guten Tag, sehr Dank. Dankeschön. What I said is great day, great job, and thank you very much. Those two students are among thousands of children across the district who are learning in a bilingual educational environment, thanks to HISD programs. We continue to expand these programs, reflecting the multicultural diversity of our city. Next year, a French immersion school will join our complement of Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic schools. We will also add more Spanish and English dual language campuses. By the end of 2016-2017 school year, more than 1/3 of our elementary schools will offer dual language programs. My mother used to say, if you can speak 2 languages, you're worth 2 people. Being bilingual in today's world economy is a necessary skill, some would argue. I remember as a young man serving in the U.S. Air Force in Germany, I needed to buy a winter coat, first one I ever needed because I was from Houston. I went to a department store and the salesman was Italian, who spoke German, but very little English. He asked if I spoke Spanish. I said, sí. So I closed the deal in Spanish, speaking to an Italian in Germany. That was a long time ago. Today, we are even in a more global economy. That's why HISD is focused on producing global graduates, young men and women who are ready for the world, who have the skills they need to succeed in college and to compete in the global workforce. All of us on the Board of Education are committed to that goal. And at this time, I would like to recognize and welcome my fellow board trustees. Please stand as I introduce you. First, our immediate past president, Ms. Rhonda Skiller-Jones, who did a fantastic job leading the district last year in 2015. Thank you, Rhonda, for your dedication and hard work last year. Our board of trustees are Ms. Wanda Adams, Ms. Anna Eastman, Mr. Mike Lunsford, who is unable to be with us today. He's out on a job somewhere in Midland, I believe. Mr. Greg Myers, Mr. Harvin Moore, and our 2 newly elected trustees, Ms. Diana Davila and Ms. Jolanda Jones. You may have noticed a lot of stars in the audience. Our principals are wearing them because they, along with our teachers and students, are the bright shining stars that light the unlimited universe for HISD. It is my pleasure to recognize and introduce one of these shining stars to you now. Please welcome our secondary principal of the year from North Houston Early College High School, Ms. Angela Lundy Jackson. Thank you, Angela, for what you do each day in your school, where you and your colleagues are shaping the future leaders. Welcome also to all our business partners, community leaders, parents, teachers, staff, and administrators. Together, we are Team HISD. This year will be of great change. In addition to 2 new school board members, we will select a new superintendent of schools. Change is difficult, but we get through it by pulling together. Now more than ever, we need to hear from you to take part in our community meetings for this next selection of a leader. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Education, I thank you for your support. At this time, I'd like to thank Dr. Terry Greer for all his hard work in improving the district. And I'd also like to recognize, he deserves it. I'd also like to recognize the elected officials, former HISD board members, and educators who have joined us here today. If you would please stand when I call your name. It looks like a pretty long list, so bear with me. State Senator Rodney Ellis. State Representative Symphonia Thompson. State Representative Alma Allen. State Representative Gilbert Pena. State Board Member of Education Lawrence Allens. Harris County Attorney Vince Ryan. Harris County Commissioner Gene Locke. Houston City Council Member Amanda Edwards. Houston City Council Jack Christie. HCC Board Trustee and Chair and former HISD employee, Superintendent Adriana Tamés. HCC Trustee Carolyn Yvonne Chavez. HCC Trustee Eva Laredo. Heather Ramsey Cook on behalf of Congressman Ted Pope. John Gorinsky on behalf of State Senator Sylvia Garcia. Dana Harrison on behalf of State Representative Jim Murphy. Catherine Owensby on behalf of the council member Greg Travis. Robert Glazier, HCC Trustee. Zeph Capo, HCC Trustee. Royce West, State Senator. Almost done, almost done. Lori Bricker, former HISD Trustee. Kathy Mintzberg, former HISD Trustee. Arthur Gaines, former HISD Trustee. Esther Campos, former HISD Trustee. And Miss Carol Mims Galloway, former HISD Trustee. A big round of hands for everybody, please. If there are any other elected officials or trustees that I missed, I apologize. I'm only as good as what they handed me. Thank you. I want to recognize each and every one of you for all the support that you give to this district and to the kids and students of Houston ISD. Thank you again. There is much to be proud of at HISD. We continue to be recognized as one of the finest urban school districts in the nation. In fact, we have some breaking news. HISD has won first place in the 2016 Magna Awards. This is a national award that recognizes school boards for taking bold and innovative steps to improve student learning. Thank you. That bold plan is Literacy by 3, an HISD program aimed at having 100% of third graders reading at or above grade level by 2019. As we all know, literacy is the foundation for all learning. So thank you to my fellow board members and Team HISD for believing in this work. Beyond literacy, we want our students to lead lives of purpose. So at our high schools, you will find an unprecedented connection between classrooms and careers. For example, at both Jones and Long Futures Academy, students are trained in health-related fields. You're about to meet 4 students from Long Academy, members of the first graduating class of Pharmacy and Technology program. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you will continue to support our efforts in making Houston the best school district in America. Thank you.